common question we get asked is, can I carry a 6 metre length of timber or pipe on a Centurion canopy fitted with a cantilever rack? The answer is yes, and we'll show you how. It's easy to look at the cantilever rack and see that because it's not 6 metres long, it can't carry that length. But the reality is, for most trades running this type of a setup, carrying lengths of timber and pipe is all part of the job. Long loads can be carried by balancing the load across the vehicle. A common problem with cab-mounted roof racks and front H racks is the load rating. Often these only have a 70 kg load rating, so trades are often overloading their vehicles. The key problem is that cab roofs have a low load rating and that the rear chassis of the vehicle is designed to flex independently of the cab. What this means is that if you have a load secured to the rear of your vehicle and to your cab, you run the risk of doing damage to your cab. We hear stories all the time of roof racks ripping out of cabs, and one customer even told us about his roof rack sinking into the roof of his cab. The cantilever rack addresses this problem by sitting independently of the cab, allowing the cab and the rear chassis to flex. The cantilever roof rack has been designed and load tested to handle a 200 kg dynamic load. Now, to achieve this load rating, it has a whole range of standard tests, which includes an extreme 800 kg pull test to simulate a sheet of plywood being ripped off the vehicle on an angle. It passed all the standard roof rack tests with flying colours, so we put it through some extreme tests, like putting a ute on a ute, lifting the ute with a crane, and trying to rip the rack off with an 800 horsepower car. Here we have 200 kgs of 6 metre lengths of timber, and here 6 metre long pipes. Once the load is placed on the cantilever rack, you can see how it can be balanced and evenly distributed across the vehicle. This rack has been designed to handle this type of load and keep it secure. When carrying long materials like this, it's also important to follow road rules. In Australia, if the load extends more than 1.2 metres past the rear of the vehicle, you'll need to use a safety flag or marker. In New Zealand, that limit is 1 metre. If you have access to a yellow flag or marker, we recommend redistributing the load as far rearward as possible. In Australia, the maximum rear load overhang for light vehicles is the lesser of 3.7 metres or 60% of the vehicle's wheelbase. In New Zealand, it's 4 metres or 70%. So if you regularly carry long lengths of timber or pipe, the Utemaster Centurion Canopy and Cantilever Rack handles it extremely well. It's exactly what this system was built for.